A Cowboy Christmas Romance premieres Saturday on Lifetime.
Jana Kramer's A Cowboy Christmas Romance doesn't premiere until Saturday, but it's already gaining attention for including Lifetime's first Christmas movie containing a sex scene. The topic came up on this past weekend's Saturday Night Live when Michael Che made a joke during the show's news parody segment Weekend Update. Next week, Lifetime will air their first Christmas movie featuring a sex scene, began Che, 40. The sex scene will finally explain why Santa named that one reindeer Vixen.
He added, "That's a weird name for a reindeer, man."
Kramer, 40, appreciated the shout-out and posted on her Instagram story Sunday, "My new movie made at SNL face with tears of joy." Lifetime and A Cowboy Christmas Romance's writer Sarah Drew jointly reposted the clip on Instagram, too, captioning it, "Lifetime officially made the naughty list face with tears of joy hashtag A Cowboy Christmas Romance hashtag It's a Wonderful Lifetime hashtag Saturday Night Live." Actor Max Eric, 32, who plays Kramer's brother in the movie, shared a similar sentiment on his story on Sunday, writing, "At SNL put us on the naughty list this holiday season." A Cowboy Christmas Romance follows real estate agent Lexi Crenshaw, Kramer, as she returns to her Arizona hometown in an attempt to close a deal for the ranch next to one she grew up on. However, the neighboring rancher, Adam Sen, doesn't want to sell, and the trip home dredges up past drama with Lexi's own family. Kramer, who welcomed her first child with fiancé Alan Russell in November, discussed the steamy relationship between her and Sen's character while chatting with Drew, 43, on the November 27 episode of iHeart's Wind Down podcast. "It's the first Christmas movie that has sex scene," Kramer said.
"When I read it, I was like, this is going to be interesting. How are we going to do this with the baby belly? And so, we're on this, spoiler alert, he lays me down on some hay, and then I'm like, and then we, And then, obviously it's still Lifetime, it's still family, but it was pushing the limits there too. But when they cut and then the next morning, the outtake, I was like, we made a baby." Drew approved of how the scene turned out. "It all came out so beautifully," Drew told Kramer. "But especially the scene in the kitchen, I had written into the stage directions, he pulls her up onto the counter, he shoves things off the table. I was like, oh yeah, no, I put it all in there. I was like, don't take the steam and the sex away from me. I wrote it on purpose." They both appreciated that the sex scene made the final cut. "I was actually surprised that Lifetime didn't cut anything," said Kramer, also mom to daughter Jolie, 7, and son Jace, 5, from her marriage to Mike Cosson. "I was so happy that they really left it all in there." Drew added, "How sad would that have been in that scene just got cut?" A Cowboy Christmas Romance premieres Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Lifetime.